Hi, I'm Helena Mooney from Birth and Parenting, and today I'm with Johanna Fisher from parentandteensupport.com.au, and we're talking about siblings, how to manage when they're bickering, probably the people you love most in the world, and they're bickering and they can't seem to get along, and yet how do you choose one over the other? How do you handle those situations?
I think one of the most important things we need to remember is to not take sides with siblings.
Okay.
Because what that actually creates a win-lose situation, and there's always going to be one child then that's feeling like they're on the outer or the downside. So we help. It's teaching our children to communicate with each other. We actually we can acknowledge their feelings. First of all, we need to acknowledge when they're bickering. We need to acknowledge the anger that's going on between them. So we acknowledge the feelings, and then we teach them to communicate with each other. We teach them to problem solve. And we teach them, by actually reflecting what's going on for each of them. So, and not taking sides. So really, the sibling relationship is the first peer relationship that a child has. And so how we, as parents, deal with the siblings, with each other, with both children, is actually a really vital social skill.
Okay. Because sometimes in the heat of it, you can be tired and you can snap and just push them apart, but
and make a decision and
decide for them,
yes,
but actually getting involved.
And if there is a situation like where a particular toy might be owned by one child, yes, we acknowledge that, yes, that is your toy, and we acknowledge that's your toy and it's your decision. However, you then say, but I'm going to let you two work out the problem between you. So you're actually saying to them that you have faith that they can work this out.
And do you stay around while they're working it out?
You can listen to what's going on, and obviously it's very important to teach them to speak politely to each other. So this is all about communicating. The communicating skills that you can and the social skills that you can teach your children are vital in this part of their life.
And from what age can you start to do that? If you've got like a 4-year-old, 2-year-old?
From
really?
A 2 and a 4-year-old. I mean, the 2-year-old's not so. A 4-year-old's developmental stage is so much higher, than a 2-year-old. So it's then we need to talk to our 4-year-old about that. But then sometimes also they just need to sort things out for themselves. This is where they learn, the first playground politics that happens at school.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Johanna Fisher is a child, adolescent and family counsellor, and she facilitates a course on PE, based on PET, connecting and communicating with children, and she runs these courses on the Northern Beaches. So to find out more about Johanna, you can visit her website www.parentandteensupport.com.au, and to find out more about how to deal with your children and sibling rivalry effectively and respectfully, come along to the really useful parenting club on Thursday the 8th of August at Manly Vale Community Centre from 7 o'clock, and you can book your tickets at birthandparenting.com.au.